You're watching Good Morning Washington.
All right, I know so many people are excited for this. About a year ago, a group of singles from the DMV joined an experiment searching for love on the show Love is Blind.
The season is out now on Netflix, and on Wednesday night, the reunion episode was released. So if you haven't seen it, this is your spoiler alert warning, but we are so excited this morning to welcome Leo, Tyler, Nick, Brittany, and Marissa from Love is Blind Season 7 to Good Morning Washington. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
I have to say, this is really exciting because I kind of feel, I mean, we talk about how much we love reality TV. I don't think we've ever had this many guests, so this is very exciting for us. Okay, let's start with you, Tyler. First, congratulations to you and Ashley. You guys have been married now for a year. Tell us what the year has been like and what it probably finally feels like now that you can share it with the world.
Yeah, the year's been amazing, honestly. It's a lot of growth and learning, but it's been fun. Just imagine a year with your best friend. So it's been nothing but fun, and yeah, I'm just happy to be able to post her and not feel like I'm on a sneaky link.
And you did post a beautiful message to her yesterday morning after the reunion was released. But you know, of course, we have to ask about that controversial topic with the sperm donation. So we saw like the end of that conversation, but how did it get brought up is our question.
So I brought it up. Are you talking about from the beginning?
Yeah, so when you guys were living in the apartments.
Yes, so I brought it up to her. We had talked about it. It was off camera. Tried to keep it off camera as much as possible, but we talked hours on hours about that conversation off camera.
And so I feel like that makes sense now, learning that especially at the reunion, because her reaction to it was so, you know, detrimental. Like we all were feeling for her.
Yes.
So when you revealed that at the reunion, it completely made sense that she already knew.
Yes.
So Nick, you know, I want to move on. So at the reunion, Hannah repeatedly, you know, was saying how, you know, she can be kind of mean, that's kind of just the way she is.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there is a side of Hannah that we did not see because you stuck with that for so long. And that side of Hannah, that mean side, is all we saw. Was there a side of Hannah that we did not see?
Of course. There was a side of Hannah that, you know, I fell in love with. The fun, energetic, sweet Hannah. A lot of emotions kind of go into that second phase where you're living with someone, where you have to share that space. And so, you know, people kind of just take that into perspective and do things a slightly different way. But Hannah's a great person, right? There's a reason why I had a connection with her. Sometimes the words just came across, you know, a little bit different than we all thought, so.
And we saw her on the reunion, you know, apologize. And what's your relationship like now?
Yeah, so we don't really talk. I've reached out a couple times because it's such a unique experience. I feel like confiding in your person really helps kind of go through the episodes and this whole process. But we don't really talk. If she ever wants to reach out, Nikki D's here. You know.
Hannah, if you're watching, Nikki D's here. Nick,
Yeah.
Do you accept her apology, though? She did apologize at the reunion. A lot of people online were saying that it didn't feel sincere. Do you accept her apology?
Of course I accept it. Yeah, of course I accept her apology. I'd be dumb not to. I'm the type of person who gives people 2 or 3 chances, right? Because people do mess up.
Absolutely.
So I do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have to say one of the things about reality television, and Marissa, I want to talk to you. It's, you know, you guys are on reality TV, but you're still so vulnerable and you're in love. And we saw you, you know, go through such a hard breakup. And I feel like we all felt because, you know, so many of us have been there. And then we saw your mom on the reunion, which we loved.
Love Mom.
Mom is super happy. Yeah. What was that like for you? And I mean, how are you feeling right now, I guess is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I think it was obviously like hard to rewatch it, that breakup, but at the end of the day, like Ramses and I have had many conversations since the breakup and like hours and hours of conversations. And so I've really moved on at this point, and I'm like happy for the experience. It sucks to go through a heartbreak like that, but I know at the end of the day, like, it wasn't malicious and it just came out of nowhere for me, and that was why I reacted the way I did. Ultimately, we weren't each other's persons at that time, so yeah.
Absolutely. And so just I want to reiterate, your breakup was so hard for me to watch, because I think every girl has been through that, just like the falling to the ground. But I want to ask about your relationship with him and your relation to the military service. At any point were you, when he said that he didn't support your military service, at any point were you questioning the relationship then, or was it not until after the breakup that it really hit you that, oh, this isn't meant to be?
I think during the conversations Ramses and I had, you don't see the full conversation. And so while it seemed like he wasn't necessarily super supportive at first, I think we were just trying to work through a difficult conversation. He was supportive at the end of the day of my service. It was just what it was. But no, I didn't think at the time that it was something that we were going to break up over. When I look back, it was hard to watch. I was like, oh, it seems like he wasn't as supportive. But I just had to remember there was a lot of conversation off camera.
And by the way, it is November and Veterans Appreciation Month.
Thank
so just
you.
a quick
Thank you.
thank you for your service.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. I also want to talk about at the reunion, things got a little heated between you and Nick.
Yeah.
How's that relationship now? Have you guys reconciled everything? And do you think that Nick was being his true self throughout the show?
I think what's hard for people to understand is that, yes, things were getting heated on the stage. First of all, I'm just a little bit of a hothead in general, but it was never ill intent towards Nick and I. We've had conversations after like the reunion that, you know, cleared things up, and it's not that I thought Nick was this horrible person. I've never thought that. I just wanted everyone to be honest and upfront about, you know, whatever was the conversation at the time. So yeah, everything's good now. Me and Hannah are not necessarily like we're not best friends, you know. We're you know, working through that. It's hard to see someone the way it was portrayed on the camera. Like, it was hard to see her be that way. So we're working on that as friends, but we'll see.
Because I feel like at the reunion, people were definitely taking sides. So I did feel like you and Hannah were best friends, but you're saying you're not.
Yeah, at the reunion, like, we're friends, but it wasn't about sides at the end of the day. I do think like the way that Hannah acted was like really horrible towards Nick, and I got to know Nick a lot in the pods. We dated for quite some time, and so watching on the screen, I was very shocked, but at the same time, that was a whole separate conversation. I was talking about something completely different. I wasn't talking about her behavior towards Nick.
Okay, understood.
All right. Leo and Brittany, you all are up. I mean, we've now found out that you guys are close friends, and I know you guys weren't selected, you know, as the next group, but you guys did end up going on a trip to Miami. Like, tell us a little bit about that and your relationship now.
Yeah, well, plot twist, we're friends, very close friends. It was hard for me to see all the hate comments that he was getting from the reveal. And it was hard not to be like, no, he's not that bad. But anyway, Miami was a great time. We went there for a few days. My best friend lives there. And just, I don't know, just didn't do much. Just beach, lunch,
Your best friend
dinner.
was there. What did the best friend?
Yes.
I'm always thinking, because what did the best friend? What was she? What was her vibes?
All my
towards
friends
Leo?
love Leo.
Okay.
Yes, all my friends love Leo. He's a good guy. Anything you want to add?
I'm sure that they'll have questions for me.
Well, so from the reunion, it seemed like you guys didn't decide that you were going to be a good fit until you got to Miami. Is that how that worked out, or how did the conversation go where you just wanted to be friends?
I think more in Miami, for sure.
So what happened at that meeting when you guys met each other? I feel like things were kind of awkward. You're kind of scared to be with him. Were you scared to be with him, or were you more scared of like the situation?
Just the situation, because it's just a very stark contrast from talking to someone and having this strong emotional connection and not knowing what they look like, and then all of a sudden they appear in physical form, and it's just, it takes a second for your brain to, I don't know.
As a viewer, I mean, that
together.
was me. I mean, I'm like, you know, I feel just as invested. So
like biting my nails.
I can't imagine what it was like for you, and especially, you know, watching over again.
Absolutely. And you know, Leo, you kind of held on to Brittany and Hannah at the end. Looking back, let's pretend that Hannah didn't choose Nick, right? And that you had the option to choose between Brittany and Hannah. I know, spicy. Who do you think you would have ended up choosing if you got the option to choose?
First of all, it's always hard to play hypotheticals like that, because if that was the case, just everything would have shaken out differently. Like, you choose people because of the way things are in the conversations you have, but I do think I would have chosen Brittany.
Okay. I do have one question post-reunion. There was an analogy, or the pasta and the steak.
Yes.
And And
It was an interesting one.
it was an interesting one. Who is who? Maybe a little more clarification.
Would like to be the pasta.
Is al dente.
Al dente pasta.
If you can make the pasta, you go with the pasta.
Okay.
Nick, have you figured out the pasta
Hey,
situation
fill it up halfway
since?
with water, 3/4. Turn the stove hot. Let's get to it. You know?
There you go. Ladies, he's ready to make pasta for you. And you're single still? So,
Yeah.
all right. GMW ladies,
Okay.
listen up.
All right, I'm curious how your lives have all changed since being on this show. I mean, what is life like now for you? I mean, I'm sure some of our viewers have maybe even been out in public and seen you guys. What's that been like?
That's the interesting process. You get noticed everywhere. So even jumping in an Uber, where casually you do it any other time, now you get in the Uber and it's like, I know you. It's like, do you?
Yeah.
And also the internet. We're used to just being able to post and not many people reacting, but now you have a inbox full of love, hate. It's just different. You know, I feel like my whole life's changed.
You got to remember, you're in the public eye, right? You know, if you go to the grocery store, you got to put on a suit. You can't just wear your sweater. But you know, for me, I'm very structure oriented. I like to kind of know what, you know, the next couple months holds. And with this, you really don't. There's so many kind of avenues and people who reach out, and it's such a unique experience. Like the next month, 2 months, 3 months is kind of unknown. So that's a little different for sure than before.
I think scrolling on TikTok is not as fun as it used to be.
Facts. I don't even have TikTok anymore.
Yeah, like it's just not as fun as it used to be. Even if it's not anything you're seeing about yourself, if you're seeing about your friends, because it's not as fun. But it'll get there. I'm sure the algorithm will work its way out.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like, I mean, we can all relate to like seeing a comment and you're like, oh, and then it to be, you know, magnified. Are there certain places that you guys all like to, you know, go in the DMV? Like if you're, you know, going on dates or anything, any suggestions for our viewers?
I love North Italia. So
Okay.
I used to work there. Fun fact.
I love it.
It's a
I
great
love
place.
everything about that place.
Yeah.
It's good. It is
Any other good
I'm a
places in
big
the
Wharf,
DMV?
Georgetown guy.
Okay.
Anything with a nice view, ambiance, a good vibe, I'm there.
Okay. So going back to the reunion, is there anything that really surprised you? Maybe something someone said, anything that took you off guard?
Anything you want to clear up
Oh,
now?
that as well. Yeah. Clear the air
Why
after
you
the
guys looking
reunion.
over this way?
I'm looking all over.
We're looking in this general direction, but go ahead, Nick,
No, I'll
if you
keep
want
it
to
short and
start.
sweet. I was surprised at how nice everybody was and kind they were.
Love that. Anyone else? Anything that surprised you?
I think I was surprised by like the reaction that the public had regarding the reunion, and like but ultimately I feel pretty good about it at the end of the day. So I don't know.
I think I was expecting everything that was said to be said.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Yeah.
People need to remember, like at the end of the day, like we were there to, you know, give the audience, you know, more context behind
reality
certain things.
TV.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that we are most like our friends. At the end of the day, we're the only ones that know what we've been through, and so none of us walked away from that reunion with hate towards each other.
yeah.
All right,
Oh, I love
so
that. So you're all friends now, is what you're saying. And everyone, so when you do see those hate comments online, do you feel like you're able to go to the group and like talk about it, and it's kind of like a therapy situation?
Oh, 100%. Leo like
For
sent
sure.
me a really sweet message this week about, you know, the reunion and just the hate, and it's hard to hear it and like hard to just read it, but at the end of the day, like I know the truth, my friends and castmates know the truth, and that's all that kind of matters.
Yeah.
All right, it's a social experiment. Is love really blind? Yes or no? And I'm going to go to each of you.
Yes.
Yes.
Very much so, yes.
Sometimes in the fact you never know when love's gonna find you.
There you go.
Can speak louder than words.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you all so much for joining us this morning and sharing anything that you wanted to get out. We really appreciate you taking the time this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you
Yeah,
guys. Thanks.
really appreciate it. Take good care and good luck in everything else that comes your way.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.